everybody is doing well. We are in a big weekend. Big weekend is right around the corner. We're approaching the major crown jewel pay-per-view, which is happening this Saturday. Today is Thursday night for the US, Friday morning for us right here, and exciting times are ahead. And speaking of exciting times, tonight we're watching Impact Wrestling, so let's see how the show goes down. You know, they definitely have some big matches for us planned for this episode. We've got Aussie Open taking on Kazarian and Alexander. On top of that, we already know that it's going to be Eric Young taking on Sami Callihan tonight. Moose is going to be fighting Ace Austin. Some big matches happening tonight. Let's see how all of these take place, how they go down, but I've got big expectations from tonight's episode of Impact Wrestling. My brother Andrew, good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. And tonight is the first episode of Impact Wrestling that we'll be having without Honor No More. The last episode, they were fired. They were fired from the company, and now we know they already are in AEW. So tonight's episode will be the last one without Honor No More, without Maria, without Mike Bennett, without Matt Taven. It's gonna be a step in a new direction for Impact Wrestling without a lot of those top tier stars. I sound far away from a mic. Thank you for that, brother. Hopefully this should be okay. There's some issue going on with my microphone. I'm not sure what it is, but I guess I'll have to change the microphone real quick because, yeah, this is really having some troubles these days. But thank you for that, brother. Thank you. I hope that I sound louder now. Thanks. Okay, let's take a look.
Me into a little bitty piece of sand. What better place to do it? Right here in the desert. They say there are thousands of bodies buried here, and tonight, I say, let's have one. PCO.
Thank you, Nazi. Thank you for that.
Right here tonight.
Alright, with that being said, Impact Wrestling kicking off right here, right now. A very stern warning right there from the one and only Sami. He's not happy. Eddie Edwards is not happy at all. He says that tonight something big will be happening. And talking about big happening, we know that Eric Young will be fighting Sami Callihan in what seems like it could be the main event of the night. On top of that, Moose is going to be fighting Ace Austin. We already know that Kenny King fought Mike Bailey on the BTI, the Before the Impact show. Also, Yuya Uemura fought PJ Black on BTI, that's Before the Impact, so that was pretty cool. PJ Black, Justin Gabriel is back in the Impact zone, at least for in the form of BTI. We'll see here where he goes next, but PJ Black is run. That's good to know. Alright, let's see. Wow. Oh, PJ Black won. That's nice, Brooklyn Joker. Thanks for that. So PJ Black defeated Yuya Uemura. That is great, and it's pretty cool because we know that all of this is basically taking place for the X Division tournament. You know, which means that now that PJ Black has won the match against Yuya Uemura, in the semifinals of this tournament, he will be fighting Black Taurus in the semifinals, and then he will be going to the finals to fight for the X Division Championship at Overdrive. Now we know that Black Taurus is no joke. He's a big guy. He's a scary dude. He's really, you know, has a good chance at winning, but we'll see what happens when Black Taurus and PJ Black, they fight in the semifinals of this tournament for the X Division Championship. It's good to see you. Welcome. And with that being said, Kenny King is kicking things off right here. There you see it. Kenny King making his way out. And of course, Kenny King will be fighting Mike Bailey. This is what's going to be happening. Let's take a look. Of course, Kenny King is now tonight coming out to his own music. He's got a new outfit, as you can see right here. He's got the drip going on, and that's because he's no longer Honor No More. Honor No More has been dissolved. It's no longer a thing. That's why Kenny King is now coming out as his own brand, as his own identity. Kenny King is free from Honor No More, and he's going to be fighting this man right here, Mike Bailey. This should be a good match, of course. Once again, this is just the preliminary round for the X Division tournament. Just the first round of this one. It is Kenny King versus Mike Bailey in this one. So whoever wins this match will be fighting the winner of another big match that's going to be happening. Possibly Trey Miguel will be winning that one, and it could be Kenny King versus Trey Miguel in the semifinals. We'll see how that goes. Brooklyn Joker says next week it's PJ Black versus Black Taurus. Trey versus winner of Mike Bailey versus Kenny Omega. There you go. Yeah, it's going to be good. So I am predicting PJ Black versus Mike Bailey. I think that should happen, at least. If actually, no, I'll take that back. No, I'll take that back. Maybe it should be PJ Black versus Trey Miguel. That would be badass in the finals for the X Division Championship. I think that would be pretty cool. And good to see you, Jonathan. Welcome. Big up, brother. Big up to you. Hope you're doing well, Jonathan. Hope you're doing great. It's good to see you. And there you see right now, it is Mike Bailey versus Kenny King. Mike Bailey with the upper hand. There you go. Twist the arm of Kenny King. He's got the upper hand right now. Kenny King trying to get away. He gets away. Mike Bailey turns him around, sends him down hard to the mat. Mike Bailey in control. Kenny King takes a break right there. PJ Black versus Trey Miguel for the final. There you go. That's exactly what I'm saying, brother. That's exactly what should happen. And then PJ Black should defeat Trey Miguel, because I would love for PJ Black to be here. I think Impact Wrestling needs PJ Black just as much as PJ Black needs Impact Wrestling right now. It's got to be a great wedding between the two. It should happen. PJ Black, Impact Wrestling. It should happen. They both need each other right now. And that's right. Yes, you know it, Jonathan, brother. I am so excited. So what this means is that tomorrow morning for me, we'll be watching SmackDown, and tomorrow evening we'll be watching this Crown Jewel. So on the same day, we're gonna get SmackDown as well as Crown Jewel. It's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it, brother. Tomorrow is gonna be a busy day for sure. By the way, Crown Jewel is happening in Florida. Says Brooklyn Joker. Wait. Is that official? I did not. Wow. So I know that there was some buzz going on, but that cannot be official, right? It's not. No. It's still. It has to be happening in Saudi Arabia, brother. No, not Florida, not just yet, right? It's still not canceled. I've just ruined SmackDown for me. I don't know what's going to happen there. Wow, Jonathan. Okay, you know what? I stayed away from the dirt sheet all week this week. So I'm safe. I'm still safe. But let's see. There we go. Kenny King just walking away. My brother Andy is here. Good to see you, Andy. My brother True is here. Good to see you. Welcome. And that's right, the show is still happening. Guys, stop spreading fake news. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, right? Because I trust you guys. So, no. The show's not happening in Florida. It's still happening in Saudi Arabia. And you know, honestly, those reports of Saudi government suspecting a threat and reporting it to the UN or whatnot, if something like that were to happen, you know, the government or the government agency in America, I believe the FBI or TSA, whatever it is, I can't recall which government agency is responsible for this, but the government agency would not allow WWE to hold a show in the Saudi Arabian soil if the threat was so high, the threat level was so high, and if there was actual substance to it. If there was some truth to the threats, or you know, if there was danger to those guys, they would not be allowed to fly or have a show in the Saudi Arabian soil. They just wouldn't be allowed to do that. So the fact that they've been given a green signal, the American government or the agencies have no problem with WWE holding a major show in Saudi Arabia right now. I think they're just gonna be fine. Yeah. It's nothing to worry about. That's right. CIA, thanks for that, brother. That's right. Right here we have CBI. So I was wondering, CBI, then I thought, it's not CBI, but thank you for that. CIA, my brother Natik. Thanks. And there you see it right there. I said TSA. Oh my gosh. TSA, by the way, TSA is such a pain in the arse. I must say. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I can tell you that after flying across the globe and visiting various countries and going through airport security in various countries, I must say, TSA is just not great, not very convenient at all. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Brooklyn Joker says, AJ, it was all over Twitter that Crown Jewel is happening in Florida. I see, brother. I see. Well, I think it's still going to be happening in Saudi Arabia, but if it happens in Florida, chill. That's nice. All right. I wish they didn't go over there with everything going on over there. That's right, Andy. But, money talks. And that's it. It's big money thing, and it actually gives WWE definitely a leverage. It gives them a step, it elevates them. It gives them a big advantage over all the other promotions because of that deal. It's a big money deal. It gives them big exposure in the international market. It's just best for business for the WWE, and they do it because it's best for business. But I understand there's a lot of crap going on right now in the world, and it's just not ethical. I understand, absolutely. TSA is a joke, says Andrew. That's right, and as you can imagine, as a person who, it looks different according to TSA standards, you can imagine the crap that I've gone through, with those guys, TSA guys. Yeah, it's terrible. Anyways, as you see right here, Kenny King's got the upper hand. Mike Bailey in trouble. There you go. He rolls him back into the ring. Kenny King distracted by the fans, playing along with the fans right now. Brooklyn Joker says, yo, true, your boy PJ Black is back on Impact. That's right, PJ Black is back on Impact indeed. And good to see you. Welcome. Hell, there are places in America just as dangerous. They'll be okay. That's right. That is right. They're going to be fine. And I have to say this. Dirt sheets, they get a bit too emotional or a bit too dramatic when it comes to shows in Saudi Arabia. I remember the whole incident with the airplane and stuff. It was blown out of proportion, right? It was blown out of proportion that they stopped the airplane. Lots of dirt sheets said that they held the wrestlers hostage and whatnot. It was blown out of proportion. So, yeah, the dirt sheets, when it comes to Saudi Arabian show, they over-dramatize the whole thing. So, yeah, don't fall for it, guys. They're fine. What's the main event tonight? So it seems like, well, we've got a lot of big matches. Kenny King, Mike Bailey going on right now. But the main event, one second, it seems like it could be something to do with Eddie Edwards, because Eddie Edwards came on Impact Wrestling at first, at the beginning of the show, with a very stern warning to somebody. So we could be seeing Eddie Edwards possibly in the main event. So let's see how that goes down. But, wow. Kenny King lays out Mike Bailey. He's down flat and out. Wow. Interesting choice. Tosses him outside of the ring. So we've got two matches that could be very well main event material. We could be having that Eddie Edwards match, if he really wants to have a match tonight, that is. Or the main event could be Eric Young versus Sami Callihan. I think there's better chances of Eric Young versus Sami Callihan being the main event, because we don't really know if Eddie Edwards will actually have a match. He has challenged somebody. Don't really know if he's going to actually have a match. But Eric Young, Sami Callihan, I think it's definitely going to be the main event. We'll see how this goes down. And Ricky, good to see you, brother. Welcome. And right now the tables have turned around. Mike Bailey once again in control. And Chris, good to see you. Welcome. I'm doing great. Hope you're doing well, brother. Ricky, lovely to see you. Welcome on board. And as we see it right there, Hurricanrana right there from Mike Bailey to Kenny King, going for the cover, and Kenny with the kick out, turns around, goes for the cover. Mike Bailey with the kick out, goes for the kick to Kenny. Kenny with the dodge, grabs him by the leg. There you go, the tables turned one more time. Chua, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Wow, Kenny King is in control. Submission hold locked in. Mike Bailey trying to drag himself to the ropes, and there you go. Gets there. He gets there, holds the ropes, causing a rope break right there. What's up, AJ? I'm eating beef jerky. and cracklings of watching Crown Jewel on Saturday. That's lovely, Clay. Good to see you. Welcome. And bon appetit. And Mike Bailey wins, says Chris. That's right. It happened for me as well. I'm just a second behind you tonight. That's great. Mike Bailey with the victory, which means that Mike Bailey now advances in this whole tournament. So good for him. He advances in the tournament. Mike Bailey has defeated Kenny King. Nice. So it seems to me that Mike Bailey will be fighting Trey Miguel, in the semifinals. That's right. Yeah, that's what's happening. So Trey versus Mike is going to be happening in the semifinals. And then one of those guys, they're going to advance to the finals to possibly fight either Black Taurus or PJ Black. Whoever wins the match between those two. We'll see how this goes down, but right now we're backstage with the Motor City Machine Guns. And of course...
But I think these guys have the potential to be a legendary tag team, no doubt about it.
Yeah, no, I saw that match. Like, 8 cats for 2 halves and 2 of the greatest names in history, all due respect to that, for sure. I think it's a hell of a match. I think clean beat.
Guaranteed.
So, while we have you here, I know everyone has been in your ear about Bully Ray. So, of course, we're going to get in your ear, too. We have a lot of experience wrestling Team 3D. Wrestled them in their retirement match.
And guess what? They didn't retire. How about that?
Of course not, yeah. I also have experience with him on my own. I beat him for that belt, the Impact World Championship, and let me tell you, you cannot trust this man. I know everyone's telling you the same thing, but I'm going to look you in the eyes and tell you, you can trust me when I say you can't trust that man. He's going to backdoor,
That's
he's
right.
going to politic, he's going to get his way, whatever means possible.
Yeah, Josh, all these people can't be wrong.
Just letting you know, man. I don't trust Bully. Just saying.
Yeah.
All right?
Just saying.
Think about it.
Nice.
You would
Alright, Josh Alexander will think about it apparently, but we'll see how that goes down. But right now, we go to commercial just like that. Currently in commercial, and I can see everybody had their dinner. That's great. Ricky Chua, that's fantastic. Andy says, yes, save it and Shelly, the uncrowned tag team champions. Absolutely. Very well said, brother. Age of the main event is Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher versus Kazarian and Josh Alexander. Oh, that is the main event. Alright, so there are so many big matches that are happening tonight. It's hard to know what is the main event. That's great. That's awesome. That's right. Aussie Open versus Kazarian and Josh Alexander is the main event. That's great. On top of that, we've got Eric Young, Sami Callihan. We've got Moose versus Ace Austin. Big matches happening tonight. Every single one of them seems like the main event, but that is right. Just like Brooklyn Joker said, the main event for tonight is Aussie Open versus Frankie Kazarian and Josh Alexander. Alexander is going to go heel on Bully Ray. I totally agree. I think it's going to be happening. He will definitely go heel on Bully. I agree, brother. AJ, are you watching tomorrow press media? Well, let's see, how long it all goes down, how long does it stretch, because, Crown Jewel is going to be a long night, but if you all want to watch it, after the show, you want to watch the press, we'll watch the press media conference, why not? We're definitely going to be doing that. Let's see. Wait a second, so the media, wait. So, Ricky, the media coverage is going to be happening before the actual pay-per-view? Okay, I thought it would be happening later. So we have the media coverage, and then we have the pay-per-view. That's interesting, because last time, Clash of the Castle, we had the coverage after. We had the conference after the pay-per-view, so that is quite interesting. All right, thanks for that, Ricky. Thanks for letting me know. We can definitely watch that, for sure. Absolutely. I could see Bully Ray beating Josh Alexander for the AEW World Championship. Wait. Wow. For the AEW World Championship. It's quite interesting. Alright. Ricky says, I already told everybody on social media. Thanks for that, Ricky. Thank you for that. I had been having trouble with Instagram, just like I said, over this week, the entire week. I don't know, Instagram went down or something in this part of the world. But now the whole thing has been fixed, and, we'll be back on Instagram, posting on Instagram from tomorrow. But Money Badger is here. My brother, Money Badger. It's lovely to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, brother. And Moxley is AEW chat. That's right. So, Brooklyn Joker, I think you meant that Bully Ray could beat Josh Alexander for the Impact World Championship. I think that's what you meant, right? Yeah. All right. That's right, Andy. Thank you for that. Thank you. I thought I was getting confused. Thanks. Alright, with that being said, still on commercial right now. Second. But anyways, guys, let me know how excited are you for Crown Jewel. It is a Saturday night. It's Saturday morning, actually, for all of you guys, right? How early is it for you in your time zone? Are you going to be waking up early for it? Are you excited for it? Let me know how do you feel about Crown Jewel. And Renaissance, my brother, it's been a while. Good to see you. Welcome. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome, brother. Welcome. 1 second. Let me hook up my laptop and just discharge. What's up? Okay. Alright, I'm back on. Oh, live stuff is great. It should be a decent show. I hope so, True. I definitely hope so. But anyways, guys, I'm so excited for, things that are soon to be coming. Just like I told you guys some time ago, that, a new studio is being prepared, is being made right now. So, hopefully by this year's end, the studio will be ready, will be prepared, and we'll be streaming from a live location, a new setup with new cameras, new everything. So a studio is in the works. It's coming out well, but I can't wait to see it myself. I can't wait to show it to all of you guys. But yeah, when the studio's here, it's gonna be great. Then no more green screen, or maybe sometimes green screen, but most of the time studio. It's gonna be good. It'll be afternoon for me Saturday, says Andy. That's nice, brother. That's sweet. Okay. Ricky says the next time to deliver pay-per-view should be show back on WrestleMania week. That's right. So we know that Friday night. Okay, they're doing it again. By the way, you guys know that song Britney Spears' "Oops, I Did It Again," right? That's what the WWE should be singing right now, because they did it again. The same damn night. They're hosting SmackDown as well as the Hall of Fame ceremony the same damn night. So the Hall of Fame will be followed immediately by SmackDown. The SmackDown will be followed by the Hall of Fame back to back on Friday night. I'm not a big fan of that. This happened, this year as well. I did not like the concept. I feel like the Hall of Famers should get their own night, their own red carpet, their own arena, own venue, everything. People should come suited up, dressed up for the event, not do it in such a hurry after SmackDown. I wasn't a fan of that, but they're doing it one more time. They're doing it next year for WrestleMania as well. Hall of Fame will be following SmackDown. That's right. Yeah, I used to live near Randy's set. I like that. Okay, that's nice. It will be on 12 noon on the East Coast. I will not be able to watch. I'm taking my wife to the beach, says Natik. I see. That's nice, brother. Yeah. Family time is the best time. So you're doing the right thing. And be morning NXT pay-per-view starting about 9 o'clock morning. That is crazy, Ricky. That's crazy. And as we see here, Savannah Evans making her way to the ring. You're awesome, Natik. That's lovely.
We want to know who wants to be the main course.
Okay. Oh, that's my friend right. She's awesome. This lady is incredible. Jessica, one half of the Impact Knockouts Tag Team Champions. It seems like she has accepted the challenge and she will be fighting Savannah Evans. This should be good. This should be a good match for sure. And let traffic be bad. Everybody go to front to WrestleMania. From DTLA to Stadium. That time everybody come out to see NXT. I see, Ricky. That's crazy. It's because of the bad traffic. Yeah, that is insane. Taylor Wilde did not miss a beat last Thursday. That's right, brother. And here we are. Jessica. Looks good. What? Wait a second. What's up with Jessica? Wait a second. Guys, is she not wearing makeup or is she wearing different kind of makeup? Jessica just looks different. She looks a lot different. I can see there's a lot of makeup around her eye. But maybe she... I don't know what happened, but she just looks different than usual. Yeah, maybe it is a change in makeup, whatever it is. Yeah. But she looks different. Yeah, her face absolutely... wow. Big difference. Let's see. Come on, Jessica, says Andy. Are we meeting up for next year's WrestleMania? So I have to break something to you guys. It's a news that you guys will not like to hear. So what's happening is that because of COVID, because of the pandemic, because of the fact that the embassies around the world were shut down, for a considerable amount of time. In India, the embassy was shut down for about 2 years. The U.S. embassy, they were not issuing visa for about 2 years. They opened up in 2021, but we had a big wave once again, and that's why they had to shut it down again. That's why they have a big backlog of visas, of files. There's a big backlog, which is why. So my visa, it just expired early this year, and I had to put it in for renewal. It should have been renewed by now, but because of that backlog from COVID, from that time that the embassies were shut down, they are now, reviewing the files that were, sent to them in 2020, 2021, which is why there's a big backlog in all the cases, which means I might not get the visa renewal by WrestleMania. It might be a bit longer. It could be around SummerSlam, but that is the current situation right now with the U.S. visa, with the U.S. embassies, in India especially. There's a huge backlog, and it's crazy, so I had to share this news with all of you. So the plan was to be there at WrestleMania next year, but because of this situation, I might not be there. It sucks, but that's we can't do anything about it. It's beyond our control. Yeah, but you guys, make sure to have a get together. Yeah, do that. I love that. Ricky, big eyes for Jessica. She's looking good, and there you go. She grabs Savannah Evans. Savannah Evans trying to get away, and Jessica grabs her from the back of the head, sends her straight to the turnbuckle. Savannah Evans' head bouncing on the top turnbuckle. Jessica looks different. I mean, I have to say it. It's maybe a change in the makeup, the way she put her makeup on. I don't know what it is, but she looks tremendously different. It really does. Okay, I know, Ricky, I know. I was happy to see you here in LA, but maybe not. Well, Ricky, don't worry, brother. If it doesn't happen next year, WrestleMania 40, H is gonna be there. WrestleMania 40 for the big daddy of them all, right? 40 years. Yeah, we're gonna be there for that one then. And there you go once again. Jessica is in control. Savannah Evans is in trouble. Tasha Steele's not looking happy as she stands ringside. And it's so weird. Tasha Steele's, championship reign is quite forgettable, honestly. When she won the championship, I was very, very happy. But the way her reign went about, there was nothing really special about it. I don't know. It just was lackluster. I feel bad for her because I feel like she deserved better. She deserved better matches, better opponents, but the whole thing just did not work out. Her championship reign just did not work out. That's right. Don't cry, Renaissance. Don't cry, brother. We're fine. Don't worry, Ricky. Don't cry. No, don't send me those crying emojis, guys. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be just fine. And yes, with that being said, we are once again back to commercial. Wow. And only about 30 minutes of the show done so far. We still have a good 90 minutes left before this is gonna be over. Only 30 minutes done. It's crazy. Rick says, I was driving you around LA to get something to eat. I know, brother, I know. I hope you enjoyed those popcorns, Ricky. They were nice. Okay, once again, we are currently in commercial. So, today is Friday for me right now. Tomorrow, Saturday, is the day when I'm going to be having both SmackDown as well as Crown Jewel on the same damn day, live, because SmackDown for me will be at 5:30 in the morning, followed by Crown Jewel, which will be at about 7 o'clock in the evening. So same day, both shows is interesting. It's nice. All right.
So interesting.
I love your browser history.
I like that you're not hiding anything from me.
Thanks, neighbors. I like your neighborhood. You are so special. This ad is just for you. I learned so many things from you.
You are so generous with your personal data.
Switch on privacy. Switch off trackers and viruses. Go to NordVPN.com. NordVPN. Safely be.
All right. Andy says, what time is the second show Saturday? So, Crown Jewel is what you mean, I believe. So, Crown Jewel, so just like Ricky said, we're going to be having a press conference before the actual show. So we're going to be watching that press conference too. Let's see what the stars talk about in the press conference. Let me take a look at what time is it going to be on at EST time. 1 second, brother. Crown Jewel time. Let's see. Yeah. So Crown Jewel press conference will be happening tomorrow, just like Ricky said, and it will be streaming live at 10 a.m. Eastern. So 10 a.m. Eastern is when the press conference will be streaming. That's going to be quite early, actually. 10 a.m. is when the conference will happen, which means it's going to be at 7:30 for me in the evening. All right, and the actual show will be starting, let's see. Alright, 12 p.m. So, 2 hours later is when the actual show will be starting. Interesting, alright. So, the press conference happens at 10. The pre-show will start at 11, I believe. The pre-show will basically have Booker T and his Shucky Ducky Quack Quacks, I guess. And the main show will start at 12 p.m. Eastern. So 10 to 12 is basically the warm-up for the show. And 12 p.m. is when we go full speed ahead and the show actually starts. So it's going to be great. And Chua says, AJ Crunch will kick off where I live Saturday, 8 p.m. That's nice. Alright, sweet Chua, thanks for that. And for me, it'll be 12 in the afternoon. That's right, Andy. So in the Eastern time zone, it's 12 p.m. afternoon. That's right. So it's great. So 10 o'clock is the press conference. 11 is the pre-show. 12 is the main show. So it's going to be a busy day Saturday, guys. It's going to be a busy, busy day. And we're going to be here watching the press conference, watching the pre-show, talking, chatting, having a good time. So be sure to be here Saturday. And as you see here, Savannah Evans with a kick right there to Jessica. Jessica goes down. Be breakfast for me, AJ. I know, Ricky. That's nice. That's great. Yeah, Savannah Evans now. The tables have turned around. Jessica is now on the receiving end of things at the moment. Savannah Evans with the upper hand. Taya Valkyrie, the tag team partner, also one half of the Knockouts tag team champions, Taya Valkyrie, cheering on Jessica. Let's see. Savannah Evans has got this under control. Elbow strike to Jessica. She's looking to suplex her. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you saw that, but Savannah Evans literally just suplexed Jessica. Not sure how she did it, but she did it. Crazy. Insane. And Savannah with the run up. Leg drop right there to Jessica. Going for the cover again, and Jessica with the kick out. There you see it. Insanity. Be around 9 to noon PST time. Crown Jewel. Wow, thanks for that, Ricky. So, 9 o'clock, very early in the morning for you. That's crazy. Thanks for that. Savannah's going to go for it again. Wow, and she goes straight. Shoulder first into the ring post as Jessica gets out of the corner, gets out of the way. Savannah Evans injured. Jessica takes advantage. Elbow strikes right there repeatedly to Savannah Evans. Was going to go for the Irish whip. Savannah Evans with a counter. Was going to go for a clothesline. Jessica with a superplex. There you go. I'm sorry. A German suplex right there from Jessica to Savannah Evans. Savannah Evans in trouble right now. The tables have once again officially turned. Yep. Alright, elbow strike to Jessica. She goes down to a knee. Savannah Evans is just getting started here. Headbutt to Jessica. And looks like she tried to bite her ear off or something happened. And that is crazy. Savannah Evans goes for it again. She hits Jessica with yet another German suplex. Not sure why she's going for those moves, especially if she's going to be botching them up and making them even more dangerous for Jessica. But she's going for them, she's trying them, but she's also botching them up. When she was about to hit Jessica with that German suplex, she could not bear the weight, and Jessica literally slipped off her hands, off her arms, and that could have been an injury right there. So Savannah Evans should probably only go for the moves that she's comfortable doing, not the high-risk moves, that she knows that she cannot do. Alright. Jessica once again in trouble. She asked Savannah Evans to hit her right there in the face, and Savannah with a headbutt to Jessica. Jessica, though, will not stay down. Savannah Evans with a series of headbutts right there to Jessica. Jessica is dazed and goes straight shoulder first into Evans, taking her out just like that. And she grabs Evans right there by her hair, dragging her up, pulling her up to her feet right here in the ring. Kick to the leg, gets her down to a knee, and now a kick right there to the side of the head. Evans is down. Jessica is looking to put this to an end right here, put this match to an end right now. Goes for the run-up. Press body. Evans is down. This could be it. This could be a 1 and 2 and a 3 right now. Wow. Wow. Crazy. Indeed, such a crazy match right here. Wow. Big boot right there to the face of Jessica. And another, holy crap, the way Savannah Evans is dominating Jessica is insane. A 1, a 2, and a 3. With that being said, Savannah Evans with a big victory. Good for her. Insane. Savannah Evans is victorious. This is brilliant. Wow. Good job. How quickly does time fly by, guys? They're showing us right now a match from 2013 when Jeff Hardy was still with TNA. And honestly, 2013 seems like it was years ago, which it was. It was about 9-10 years ago. But these past 10 years or 12 years have flown by so quickly. And now people call stuff that happened in 2010, 2013 as old. I'm like, come on, it's not old. It's recent. It's crazy. I was listening to some songs yesterday that were from 2008, and somebody told me, oh, you listen to old songs. These are not old. I grew up with these songs. Do you mean I'm old? Crazy. And look at Hulk Hogan was a part of TNA in 2013. Speaks volumes. That's right. Wonderful, Ricky. Wonderful. That's quite a lengthy flashback moment as well. You're right, Andy. These years are flying back tremendously fast. Honestly, this whole 2010s, right? 2010 to 2020 was such a blur. And not just that, even like 2020, 21, 22, such a blur. They really are flying by very, very fast. I was looking into the mirror the other day and I actually saw gray hair. I'm like, come on, are you kidding me right now? Is it really happening? Am I really getting old? Yeah, it's crazy. And here we are. Speaking of crazy, Killer Kelly is here. Also, Killer Kelly will be coming right here on the show. She will be doing an interview with us in a few months because PCW Ultra is going to be having Killer Kelly on their show. January 27th is when their show is going to be taking place. Killer Kelly is going to be booked on the show. And to talk about that show, her match on that show, Killer Kelly will be here on the podcast. Yeah. So, looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing what she has to say. I still listen to the 80s music more than most. Me too. Honestly, Andy, I cannot listen to the stuff that they come up with nowadays. I can't. It's not. I don't call it music. Most of it, at least. I don't know if we're going to be getting a cinematic match tonight, but Eddie Edwards is still there in a very dark place. I don't know if it's dark or if it's my sunglasses that make it look so dark, but Eddie Edwards is still there, and he's waiting for PCO. He wants to take out PCO. Let's see how this goes down. I feel Chua, thank you, thanks. It's awesome, Ricky. It's awesome. Yes, Killer Kelly, former ROH champion. That's right. That is right, guys. And guys, let me know if you were able to hear me fine, if the audio, if the microphone is cutting off. It's not cutting off because I know it was cutting off yesterday. Is it any better today? Please let me know. NWA pay-per-view show is coming up. That's right. So November 12th, NWA's Hard Times 3 pay-per-view will be taking place on November 12th. So really excitedly looking forward to it. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good show without a doubt. Thank you, Andy. Thanks for that. I did look into it. I did not see anything with the software or the hardware. Everything seems fine. Must have been a glitch yesterday. But thank you. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Andy. Really appreciate it. PC is a good show. Watch. That's right. Also, PCW Ultra, for their January show, they're going to be streaming live on Fight. So, looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing what they do. But, yeah, they're going to be streaming live on Fight starting January. So, it's going to be great. That being said, we are still on commercial, and they right now have some burgers commercials, some fast food commercial at the moment. Yeah, you're right. She really better retain.
Worried that their retirement may not last, they contacted their personal capital advisor. They used our free retirement planner, which showed them their chances of retirement success, so that they can make the right decisions about their future and be ready for whatever the market may bring. Get the free retirement planner, then talk to an advisor. Start today at personalcapital.com.
That's nice, Chua. Yeah, definitely. The 1980s actually gave us some of the best music. Even the 1990s gave us pretty good music. The music nowadays, I can count some of the singers that I admire on my fingertips. And apart from these singers, everything else, most likely I'm not really into. By the way, speaking of singers, it's so unfortunate that the rapper, passed away. Very, very unfortunate. Take over. It's terrible, and I'm not sure if what the whole situation is, but from what I understood, it was a very small matter because of which this whole dispute happened, and the poor guy got shot. Terribly sad. Good burgers. There you go, Money Badger. Okay, all right. Thank you for that, Andy. Yes, the NWA pay-per-view will be happening November 12th, Ricky, and we will be doing interviews for NWA. Not sure who is it gonna be yet. Haven't heard anything yet about who are we gonna be interviewing. It could be anybody. It could be Camille. It could be even the lady that we had from NWA early on the show. It could be anybody. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, we're gonna be doing interviews for NWA moving forward. What kind of music do I enjoy? So Andrew, my playlist honestly is full of anything. It's full of anything that is music to my ears. It can be rock, it can be pop, it can be rap, it really can be any genre. I'll tell you, it can even be symphony orchestra sometimes, sometimes in that mood as well. But yeah, my playlist is full of stuff, it really is. But, as one person, I actually try to listen to music that the lyrics are not too dark, or they don't have a lot of explicit stuff in the lyrics, because it's just negative to me. So right now, if you look at the songs that come out these days, the lyrics are usually full of a lot of crap. So that automatically helps me filter out a lot of music that comes out now. Earlier, back in the day, 1990s, 80s, most of the songs that came out had very in-depth lyrics, right? There was a story behind it, a meaning behind it. Very in depth, and nowadays it's a different world. Yeah, absolutely. Have heard country rap? Yes, Andrew. Yes. And here we are with Steve Maclin in the back.
How many more people do I have to beat? How many former world champions do I have to beat? I have beaten the best that Impact Wrestling has to offer. I have beaten Jay White. I have beaten Chris Sabin. I have beaten Moose. And I have beaten Sami Callihan. And yet everybody just gets to jump the line. Bully Ray finds a way to politic his way into call your shot, and he gets a shot. Kazarian gets option C, and he gets a shot. Hell, even Bobby Fish, not even here for 5 minutes.
Steve Maclin is pissed. He's pissed. That's what's happening right now.
So you know what? I'm done waiting for my spot.
Wow.
I am going to take what I want, and what I want is
Wow.
an Impact
Okay.
World title
All right.
championship. Because it is going to be tag 'em, bag 'em, and mayhem for all.
All right. Okay. He says that I'm ready. I'm tired of waiting. I'm ready to take my shot. We'll see how this goes down. But right now we are here with Matt Cardona and, of course, Brian Myers. Let's see what they have to say. True says, I don't blame him. I agree. Yeah, we can't blame the poor guy for it, right? People come in, they get shots. Bobby Fish got a shot, for God's sake. You're right, brother. Do you think Crown Jewel will be cancelled or not? Can it? Absolutely not. There's better chances of Bayley dropping that championship than Crown Jewel getting cancelled. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not going to be happening. It's not going to be happening. And Damage Control could be dropping, you know... Wait a second. What's happening here? We got Joe Hendry here. Joe Lostein's ripoff. Joe Hendry.
I'm sorry that your father is no more present in your life right now.
What the hell?
But if you believe, maybe I can be.
What the hell?
Who was that guy? Why was he in the fridge?
Alright, this guy is straight up weird. And anyways, we're now once again back in the forest. I don't know what that place is, but Eddie Edwards is still waiting for PCO to show up. He's still waiting for him. He says he's gonna finish this tonight, once and for all. These were formerly, tag team partners in the faction, brothers of honor no more, and now they have turned against each other. PCO, Eddie Edwards. It's gonna be a final clash. And it could be a cinematic match. And here he is. PCO showed up. He showed up.
Come on, PCO!
Interesting. And Drew says Damage Control will walk out of Crown Jewel as champions. I totally agree with you. It's just weird that they dropped those titles Monday night. Why did they have to? They didn't have to do that, right? If they were gonna get those tag team championship match at Crown Jewel, they did not need to defend their titles on Monday night. They could have just defended it on Saturday night. So why on Monday? It only means that they dropped those titles for the sake of it. To make it more exciting for the fans, to look forward to the match even more now. But when the big pay-per-view comes, they're gonna win, and Elixir and Asuka are gonna go down. That is for sure. Damage Control once again will be champions. Tony Khan is obsessed with the ratings. That's what I'm thinking. True, says Andy. Yeah, I see. But yes, Tony Khan is a guy who's a numbers guy. He's a statistics guy. He wants his numbers, and he wants his numbers good. That is what Tony Khan's all about. He wants the ratings to be well. He's very concerned about these awards that run in the wrestling industry. We're talking about the PW Insider Award, PWI Awards, right? We're talking about the Wrestling INC Awards, all these awards. He's very concerned about that. He's concerned about the Dave Meltzer Award. That's Tony Khan for you. He's concerned about a lot of stuff, but I'm pretty sure as the years roll on and he gets mature and this whole wrestling industry becomes old to him, he won't be as as obsessed with the ratings and other stuff as he is right now. Alright, Chua says microphone cut off and came back once again. Sorry about that, brother. So, technical difficulties are definitely happening, and, you know, I will definitely be looking into it, making sure this all works well, at least before Crown Jewel is here, and we watch Crown Jewel, we want no problems, right? Because we broke the record, by the way, guys. When we had the watch-along for AAA Triple Mania, we broke the record. We had 2,000 people live sitting right here and watching with us, right? So, for another pay-per-view, let's see which pay-per-view is going to be, but one of the pay-per-views have to break AAA Triple Mania's, you know, record of 1,000. Yeah. Tony should stop doing that. He doesn't compete against WWE. He's not the same Knights as Andy. Yeah. Absolutely, brother. Focus on his own product, right? And as you see right here, they are fighting. They're brawling in the mud. They're brawling in the sand. I'm not sure what's happening. Why are they there? You know, they haven't really explained any of that. But PCO, Eddie Edwards are brawling in the street. They're brawling right there in the beach. Interesting. Wow. This is crazy. The cinematic match is insane. This really reminds me of the WrestleMania match between John Cena and Bray Wyatt. That cinematic match really reminds me of this one right here. Very, very similar. Wow. These guys are going at it, are they not? Crazy. Well, Eddie Edwards, he wanted PCO, and he's got PCO. Be careful what you wish for, I guess. Wow. Crazy.
On Earth.
Now, with that being said, we go to commercial. So my stream stopped when they were fighting, when they were brawling in the backstage area, and when I came back from the commercial, from the stream, it is now commercial time. So that is fantastic. That is great. And let's see, when is Khan competing with WWE on the same night? Well, one thing's for sure, WWE also tries to poke at him and, you know, somehow intimidate them, dominate them, some way, somehow. And every time they try to do that, they have failed. WWE has been able to get, you know, almost equal or lower ratings. So that's that. That is that. Lots of commercials for sure tonight. Lots and lots of them. It's crazy. Wow.
This versatile utility blade is great in the kitchen and around your home.
Once again, I can see the affiliate marketing is back on Impact Wrestling. I was happy to see them with those commercials, you know, the regular commercials between their shows. But now, once again, they have the affiliate marketing going on where you call that number, and Impact Wrestling basically gets paid per call. They get a little percentage of that payment. That's it. So, feel bad for them. I see it right now. Even he almost had Vince McMahon thinking about calling it over till they done. The Attitude Era says Andy. Not sure about that one, says true. Bischoff really had a successful year and a half in WCW. That is right as well. Ricky, what's happening, brother? What is happening? What's going on? You seem confused. And as we see it right here, one more time, still a commercial. And all the commercials are basically affiliate marketing for Impact, which means they're not making a lot of commercial money. And that's evident right here. Nice. Love that, Ricky. That's awesome. I think AEW should get rid of AEW Dark. What do you think, says Chua? I feel like AEW Dark, I mean, I don't watch it myself, but I feel like Dark is a great promotion or a great show because it puts the spotlight on the independent wrestling stars, you know. Right now, WWE has gone kind of lenient and they're allowing people to get signed and use their facility, use their performance, the gym area. But early on was a whole different thing. One second. We are here with Mickie James.
But I have to be honest, it was Chelsea who was the
What's going
catalyst
on
in all
here?
of this too. If it wasn't for her beating me twice in a row and then me going home and really, that wouldn't be on this journey right now. So I need to have this match. I need to beat her. Not
Wow.
only just to show
The
off,
last
but
rodeo
just for
continues.
myself.
It
For
continues.
myself. I get it. I get it. And we're finally going to get a
Crazy.
our match. I know. Mickey James.
Once again.
These parallel careers, ships passing in the night. Now all the stars are aligning. Beautiful. Look at that. I just have to get through Chelsea first, and then we're going to get that match. Yes.
There we go.
But Deanna Praza is going to be in Chelsea Green's corner, and I want to be out there with you. I want you to win or lose on your own merit. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I am aware of what Deanna's, capable of. I've beaten her. I'm just very familiar with her work. However, I need to do this by myself. I hope you understand.
Nice.
I respect
All right.
it. Okay. I'll see you on the other side.
And Andy says, Miss Hardcore Country Music, James is so sweet. When I got in to meet her, get her autograph. That is awesome. That's awesome. So you've met Mickie James, Andy. That's great. That is very sweet. And here we are, Violent by Design. Eric Young is coming out now. This should be a good match. Eric Young is coming out. I thought this would be possibly the main event, but now it's not. Eric Young will be fighting Sami Callihan, and that match is coming up next. AEW Dark Order. So I've gotta say this about AEW Dark. I was about to say it, but then stuff happened on Impact and I got carried away. But AEW Dark, I feel like, even though I don't watch it, I feel like it's fantastic for the independent wrestlers, and that is because there was a time in the WWE, where they did not want to hire independent wrestlers. They just did not want to hire them. They said, we are going to be producing our own stars, our own wrestlers. We don't want independent wrestlers. What the impression coming out of WWE was that they were not interested in hiring them. So AEW Dark gave hope to those indie wrestlers, right? They gave hope and they gave platform to those independent wrestlers because people watch Dark. And through Dark, indie wrestlers get to come on here without having to sign a contract with AEW. They get on here, they prove their point, and if they get over with the fans, they're offered a contract. So I like the concept. I really like the concept. But yeah, I agree about too much wrestling. I do agree with that. Alright, this should be good. Sami Callihan now making his way out. Cannot wait for it. Yes, absolutely true. You're right, Andy. He's definitely going to be going moose hunting, without a doubt. Well, Moose is a busy man himself. Is he showing up tonight? Yes, he is. Moose is going to be fighting Ace Austin tonight, so he's a busy man tonight. He's got a big match coming up of his own, so he's got to be prepared for it for sure as well. Yeah. Wow, Eric Young right now with the upper hand. Elbow strike to Sami Callihan. Eric Young is leading and dominating right now. Crazy. Wow. Big chop right there from Sami Callihan to Eric Young. And guys, once again, do not forget, tomorrow night we're going to be watching SmackDown, and of course, day after tomorrow, we're going to be having the Big Daddy of them all. We're going to have Crown Jewel, so do not forget to miss out. It's going to be a big weekend right here. I watch on YouTube old pro wrestling shows. I really enjoy them. Not sports. I understand that, James, Andy. And you know that Jericho would not be happy to read your comment, but I definitely am. That's right. It's all about wrestling. All about wrestling. Eric Young once again dominating, and it says, wait a second, what is this guy trying to do here? I get that, that's right. Because those are tape shows, there are spoilers. You're right, without a doubt. Wow. Nice counter for sure. That was pretty sweet. Beautifully delivered. Wow. That's also pretty nice, brother. That's nice. Chua. Wow. So Volume by Design right now, you know, with the assistance, a little bit of assistance by his member, taking out Sami Callihan ringside. Eric Young very smartly rolls inside the ring, trying to make himself safe. Let's see. Wow. There we go. That's crazy.